Man, I don't understand Young Thug, our baby, man. I knew that when Baby them made that song together, Wham and all that, and he was running around with Thug, I know Thug had to whisper in his ear and tell him, man, you know I seen your name on them indictment papers, man. Everybody in the world hear Young Baby name go on there in Young Thug trial. And everybody that didn't know, Lil Baby was indicted just like Birdman was indicted for the YSL trial. Them folks just didn't pursue them folks because everybody knew that them folks were going to come after them folks with their own individual RICO case, with their own individual motherfucker that were going to get on them stands and tell on them folks, man. But motherfucking Lil Baby didn't even realize when them folks brought his name up in that motherfucking briefing and told that 4FP was responsible for the two motherfucking deaths of two young children that didn't have nothing to do with they bullshit in the streets, man. Now these folks on started the YSL .20 for the rest of the defendants in the YSL RICO case. And they played in court the other day, man, a tape of Lil Baby getting on a wiretap, putting them motherfucking bags on people's head, man. Them folks is laying out the motherfucking yellow brick road and they waiting for Baby to cross that motherfucker so they can bamp him and whamp him across the motherfucking head, man. I don't understand how these folks get all that motherfucking money and still be so motherfucking just irresponsible till they lose their motherfucking freedom, man. Then Young Thug went through the whole process playing with these folks with their social media, the slick word and the threats and all the bullshit that people do on the internet. He did it with the wrong motherfuckers. You can't threaten the police or even indirect threaten the police or a state witness, man. And for him to be on 15 years of probation, really sentenced to 40 years, meaning that if he violated that motherfucker, which he has, that motherfucker finna do 40 motherfucking years in the Georgia State Penitentiary, man. And Lil Baby trial about to begin because they about to go get Lil Baby ass, man. I ain't think that people could be so slow, but I watched that little interview with Lil Uzi, where he asked Lil Baby about 4PF and the thing that's going on in the Georgia streets, and Lil Baby sit back like he was a kingpin and broke it down, man. He told in that interview that 4PF, he had to change the name because them folks was linking him to crime that was going on in the streets. Ain't no motherfucker running around representing no motherfucking gang or no neighborhood unless they part of that shit, man. You can't try to flip it when them folk coming to get your ass because what people don't understand, man, the whole thing of any investigation is to find out who the man with the bag is, man. And when they find out who the man with the bag is, he the motherfucker gonna get the most time, man. I don't know if Lil Baby gonna do like Young Thug and get everybody lawyers, but he need to make sure he get his own self one first. And Young Thug better call Brian Steele, but Brian Steele ain't gonna better help his ass out of this situation he got his head. They can go dig up Johnny Cochran and ask him what he think, and he gonna tell him he might well go on and pack his bags and get ready to go to the penitentiary.